I want you guys to meet someone. This is baby Abigail. She's actually awake right now. She just ate. Yeah, make that noise. And she usually is never awake, but she's awake right now, and that's great. So she is exactly 1 week old as I'm recording this. I don't know if I'm uploading this on Friday. Maybe I am. But I wanted you guys to meet the most precious, well, the second most precious lady in my life, right after my wife, who's been a rock star during the first week of having this beautiful little girl with us. But she weighed in. Oh, she's probably taking a poop. She weighed in at 7 pounds, 11 ounces, 3/4. So they rounded up 712. I was 7'11" though when I was born, so I kind of want to just tell everyone she was 7'11", but she wasn't. And she's 20 inches long. She wakes up every 2 hours, but only to eat and change, and then she goes back to sleep. So far, my wife and I have gotten a good amount of sleep with this young one. But I think I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go try and rock her to sleep, and then I'll be back with some information for you guys about the channel. What's going on, Shady people? ShadyPenguinn here, welcoming you to an update video on the channel. You guys just got to meet my little baby girl who's a week old today. And I wanted to kind of sit down and update you guys kind of on my life, on the channel, on some stuff that's gonna be going on. So we did just wrap up our Heart Gold series and just wanted to get this out of the way. Next week, Pokemon Let's Go comes out. So we'll be rocking out with that on the channel as well. But tomorrow we're gonna be starting a Yu-Gi-Oh! Duelist of the Roses playthrough. So if you guys are excited for that, let me know in the comments, because we're gonna be doing it regardless of whether you're excited or not, because I'm excited. And it'll be nice to do a Let's Play of a Yu-Gi-Oh! Game. I kind of had these thoughts while I've had my time off spending it with my wife and my girl, is that I love the Yu-Gi-Oh! Series, but I've only ever done Duel Links on this channel, except for when I did the one Yu-Gi-Oh! Video about Dark Duel Stories, the worst Yu-Gi-Oh! Game of all time. And there's so many Yu-Gi-Oh! Games that I could play. So we're gonna rock out with Duelist of the Roses, the most requested. Another IP that I love is Dragon Ball, and I've only ever done Dokkan on the channel. So there are so many Dragon Ball games I want to play through. I think we want to rock out with the Legacy of Goku series and crush all of those. I also really want to play Legendary Super Warriors for Game Boy Color. So I have a lot of playthroughs that I want to do on this channel specifically. And I'm going to be focusing on my favorite IPs, which is going to be Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh! And Dragon Ball Z. I really love Zelda. Zelda is my favorite gaming IP to play, but because YouTube's so wacky when it comes to doing Nintendo games, I'm not going to be able to do that in the fashion that I would normally like to. But we've done a bunch of them on Twitch. I'm sure we'll do more in the future on Twitch. With that being said, in case you guys don't know, we do have a second channel where all of our stream VODs are getting uploaded. Speaking of streaming, I'll link that in the description, but speaking of streaming, streaming will be coming back next week. I had a week and a half off from streaming with everything going on with the new baby and everything. So we'll be back next week on our morning schedule. Evening schedule is tentative because it is kind of tough right now. I don't want to leave my wife hanging in the evenings. So right now we're just going to have our morning schedule 4 times next week to ease back into it. And then hopefully in December, we'll be back to our regular schedule all around town. But I'm really excited for where we're going to be going. I finally feel settled. I also, like I said, I mentioned the Dragon Ball franchise. I'm also going to be introducing a lot of Dragon Ball Super content to the channel. In fact, today there is going to be an unboxing regarding that. And I'd really like to do some deck profiles of decks my friends make, decks I make, etc. And kind of break those down in case you guys want to get into the Dragon Ball card game. I've been playing it since set 1. It's pretty much the best card game I've played when it comes to physical card game. There's so much decision making. We've had some scary metas, but every card game has had some scary metas. But I think right now it's going to be pretty healthy. There's going to be a good triangle of decks going on, which is really the best you could hope for in a card game. Card game players always want to find and abuse the best thing possible. So the fact that we'll probably have a triangle is really, really nice in that regard. So 3 main tier 0 decks, in my opinion, but we'll see. There could be more, there could be less. I don't know. Very, very new. The new set just dropped today. So life is good right now, man. My wife and I actually do get a good amount of sleep. We wake up every 2 hours, but we just have to feed her and change her. And sometimes I'll feed her, she'll feed her, whatever. We'll take turns so we can both try to get like a 4-hour block as opposed to just the 2-hour block. So it's been working out. It's only the first week, obviously, but we're just so happy to have baby Abigail in our lives. She's such a squish. Everyone loves her. Of course, she's baby, but she's just, it's so cool. It's pretty much what I imagined being a dad would feel like. Maybe a little bit better, but I've just always wanted to be a dad. It's the one thing, if you guys know me growing up, I've always said, what do you want to be when you grow up? I just want to be a dad. That was the one thing I knew I wanted to do. YouTube is great and everything, but being able to create a life and then guide a life is really, really what I love. So I'm really excited for our first baby girl, and we'll see where the future takes us with her and with the rest of our family as time goes on. So during all this, I just want to say thank you. I really didn't even mention it in this video, but we're in a new office. There's a lot of new going on. New baby, new office, new playthroughs. But this is in my basement now. We actually constructed an office down here so that I'm not recording right next to the nursery, and that bedroom upstairs is gonna become an actual bedroom, whereas this is just gonna be my office for the next 15 years or so. Or however long we live in this house, I don't know. And then if I need an office, if I don't, then it'll turn into another bedroom. Who knows? So yeah, new office. And I just wanna thank you guys, because you guys really make all of this possible. By enjoying the content. I make it possible by making content that hopefully you somewhat enjoy, and you make it possible by actually enjoying the content and supporting me on Twitch or supporting me on YouTube by watching. It really, it makes my life. My life would not exist without you guys. I would be doing something else. I'd be in a supermarket, probably a store manager by now. I'd be making 6 figures, which is obviously a healthy income, but you guys provide even more than that just with your love, support, and of course the income is incredible to pay for my family, my house, and everything like that. So I never want to lose sight of that. So that's why I'm really trying to gear down, even though I'm going to be doing streaming still. The Duels of the Roses LP that starts tomorrow is going to be just a recorded LP. I'm going to record it. Not going to be streamed at all. Our Legacy of Goku stuff, that's going to be recorded, and any Dragon Ball related stuff that I'm not streaming, that's going to be recorded. I mean, so many of you guys actually stuck around for the Heart Gold series that was streamed and uploaded. I seriously thank you guys so much. It's so funny because I'm going to touch on this a little bit because I know where this comment's going to come. My views or the channel's views, I should say, they're not my views. The channel's views are very low in comparison to what they used to be. And I know why. Like, I don't need people to tell me why. I know exactly why I'm doing different type of content. It's just ported over. It's not the same, et cetera, et cetera. I totally get that. But I don't mean this in like a disrespectful way, but it doesn't really matter. Like, my family's still able to function with just the people that are watching Heart Gold. And now I feel like I have this fire where it's like, you know what? If so few people watched that series, and I know exactly why, it really doesn't matter. I can just there's no pressure. Like, I can just do what I want and be fine. Like, I'm still gonna be able to provide for my family. That's just a huge stressor relief. You guys have no idea how huge of a relief that is. That I don't have to try to fit some mold. I don't need to try to be the first one to upload Pokemon news or be the first one to upload a Pokemon LP in a certain style. I don't need to do that anymore. I can just upload the way I feel like it, play the games I wanna play, how I wanna play them, and there's enough of you guys that are watching and enjoy it. I know that obviously, like, some of you guys miss me and stuff, but you're gonna see it. I don't know how long you've been watching me, but if you've been watching me for 5 years, I guarantee you've changed. You've changed in the past 5 years, and if you haven't, it's probably not healthy. But I believe you've changed. I've changed too. My content has changed because I have changed. My content has always been based around me. Now, had I made some sort of persona and been like not myself, I could have just stayed that person and always had the same viewership in just the growth and all the fun stuff, but I've always just done me, and I changed. So I'm totally understanding of if the people that don't want to watch me anymore change because my content changes because I change and my situation changes and my family and my office and everything. So I'm really excited. It's a huge stress relief where I got to test out, okay, what happens if we just upload this streamed LP? And that's like our only content for like weeks at a time. And honestly, like, the views are low, but it's still thousands of people watching it, and it's enough to support me financially. So I'm not trying to be a millionaire. I'm just trying to live my life and be fortunate enough to do what I love and surround myself with the people that I love. So with that in mind, I'm excited to play Duels of the Roses. I've actually never played Duels of the Roses before, so I'm really excited to kind of go in kind of blind. It's a Yu-Gi-Oh game, so I have an idea of what it's gonna be like. I actually haven't even started recording that yet. I'm gonna start recording today or tomorrow, but it's gonna be fun. That's gonna be our main LP, and then of course Pokemon Let's Go is gonna start next week. Now I don't know if Let's Go is gonna be a streamed LP or recorded LP. I really haven't decided yet. Kind of depends on the baby, because I would like to stream it at midnight when the game drops. So I'd be up with Abigail anyway, most likely. But I don't think that's smart, considering I can't afford to get sick when I have a baby in the house. So robbing myself of sleep, like truly robbing myself of sleep right now, would probably not be the smartest thing. So it's either that, or we just go ahead and upload it. The thing that worries me about uploading it a little bit is that based on the last Pokemon game, this is such a different beast though. I was gonna say, based on the last Pokemon game, like everyone was doing an LP on YouTube anyway. So just, it doesn't matter. You're just existing. So I might end up just doing the same thing we did with Heart Gold, streaming it and porting it over. I probably wouldn't have notifications on at all for those streams, if I'm honest with you, because it is a full game. And I'm not sure. I shouldn't say that. I might still have notifications on. Maybe I'll change them up and make them Pokemon specific for that LP. That could be something. But I'll figure that out over the next week, because the game, I can't believe the game comes out next week. That's insane. That's crazy. I'm excited. Obviously, you guys know I'm not 100% gung-ho about Pokemon Let's Go, but like I keep saying, the visuals and the fact that I can ride on any Pokemon or have any Pokemon follow me is enough for me to play through Kanto. 100%. So it'll be a really fun game to play through. It really will be. I don't know how much life it'll have after the playthrough as far as like battles and stuff, but it might be crazy. I don't know. It could be perfectly great. There could be a small meta going on that I want to participate in for a month or two. So we'll see what happens. Lots of new stuff, lots of thank yous, and I'm excited to see where we go. I hope you guys are pumped for Duels of the Roses. I still play Duel Links from time to time. This past week has just been wild with becoming a father and everything. But I don't know, Duel Links just, I want to play some old Yu-Gi-Oh! Maybe it'll reignite my love for Duel Links. I never said I was a Duel Links channel at all. That wasn't my intention, just because that's what I mean. I've always just done what I've enjoyed on this channel. Like when it was Pokemon, and then when it wasn't Pokemon, I stopped and I started playing Duel Links. Now it's not Duel Links. I'm not gonna I can't force myself. It's just not, I don't care enough about growing. I care more about being happy. Like it's just my style. I'm sorry if it hurts you and you're just really desperate for that content. I get it, but and I'm not saying Duel Links is gone at all. I'm just giving you guys a peek behind the curtain of I don't have this business plan of growing my channel to great heights or anything like that. I never have. We've been doing this for almost 6 years now, and the idea that even we've hit amassed 500,000 people blows my mind. So I'm content. I'm super content, and you guys are amazing. If you're watching this, if you made it this far, that's crazy. I just went on a rant, obviously, at this point, because there's just been so much. Having this time with my daughter and my wife and not working gave my mind a lot of like just time to grind out how I feel, what's important, etc. So this is kind of where I'm landing for now. And like I said, things change. Things always change. Maybe I'll wake up tomorrow and be like, no, you want to hit 1 million subscribers, but I don't know. That's a whole other topic for another video. Does that number matter? Like we put so much value on that number, and I get it. Like companies put value on it because it's eyes and advertisement. Eyes equals money. Those three are just intertwined. So, and money has value to it. So it's this really weird mentality that our society has. And I am a little tired. I'm a little tired of the numbers game. I am. And YouTube doesn't make it any easier, obviously, but just regardless, just assigning worth by numbers, like one should matter. The number 1 should matter. I don't know. That's a whole other topic for another video. Maybe I'll bring vlogs back. I don't know. I really don't know. I'm pumped. Well, the Duels of the Roses starting tomorrow. I ranted too much. Thank you so much for watching. This is what happens when you don't sit in front of the camera for a week, and then you just bleh. So I don't know. I'm gonna get the hashtag out of here. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that. Hope you have yourselves a fantastic day. But above all else, keep it shady.